Citrix Synergy with Chris Fleck. He's going to show us Workspace Hub, which we saw in the keynote, and it looked pretty interesting, so I'm anxious to see what it is.
Sure. So yeah, the Workspace Hub is a software and hardware solution that we showed off here. This is a prototype version of it, and what we're doing here is actually an Android device, but it's more than that because it's got dual Wi-Fi. We did that so that you can make a direct Wi-Fi connection from your mobile device to a display without going through the infrastructure, for example. It's got dual Bluetooth as well, so you can add on additional peripherals. And this is important because what we wanted to do is make this both portable as well as leveraging the full Citrix stack. So the fact that it's Android means we can treat it just like a phone with Zen Mobile. So you can push apps to it, you can reset it. Basically, it's a fully managed device. But beyond that, we've added a number of cool features. So the Workspace Hub software is what we're demoing.
That's using a specialized version of Citrix.
That's right. Right. So what's happening here is you got to get this motion, and we'll talk about it. So like with a simple swipe, I just in 2 seconds moved my video display from my iPad to this display, and I don't have to log on because I'm still logged on here. This is still receiver, but in fact, it just sent the video channel out to this full display, and then on top of that, we map back the local keyboard and mouse. So what we're doing here is looking at, there's the keyboard and mouse that is actually local to the hub, but we're still running through the receiver. So what that translates to is you don't have to log on and log off. You get instant on in effect. If I want to leave that scene, I can swipe down, and it's as simple as that. Did you catch that? Should I do it again? Swipe up, connect to it, swipe down, and disconnect. And I can go do this across different rooms, different displays, etc. So some of what I demoed as well was the fact that the hub also has an Octoblu connection to it, so that it acts as a trigger. So when I entered my office, what it did is it automatically updated my link status to say, not just am I online or offline, it said Chris is in his office. What it also did is it mapped my default printer to my local office. And then I moved over to the conference room. And when I moved over to the conference room, I could just click this connection up, take over the conference room display, and it sets off a number of other triggers because, again, Octoblu is handling it to say, okay, now update his link status, update the network printer to the office, and then it did a number of other things. So what we're looking at here is the Octoblu workflow behind the demos that I showed you.
Now, I could see that this could be really useful, like in the healthcare industry, where a doctor can go in and move from room to room and bring up his
Right, we definitely had that use case in mind because it seems like no matter how long, if you get 30 seconds down to 20 seconds, down to 10 seconds, the doctors still think it's too long. And you know, I think all of us, especially in the world of mobile, we expect instant on. So, you know, even 10 seconds is a long time, and a lot of times it's longer than that just for other reasons. So being able to just flip the screen up there, you know, obviously has the user experience improvements, but then also the benefit of security because, again, with the typical Citrix scenario is, you know, you don't have to worry about the content that's on the displays. What we've added as well, and I was able to demonstrate, was iBeacon kept track of when I left the display, and then so the screen just came with me even though I didn't even touch anything. So we're able to do that with this hub software. And then in the conference room scenario, just to extend that further, what we tried to do is automate the typical operations in a conference room. So not only did it update my link status and my default printer, it also mapped in the web camera. And so there was an IP camera that logged it into the GoToMeeting system. What we also did is it leveraged the API in GoToMeeting to call into the meeting, so I didn't have to mess around and look for a number, hit dial me, and I just answered the phone and I was into the GoToMeeting. On top of that, typical office scenario, people were always late for meetings, right? And then somebody has to go off and say, who's late? You know, Joe's not here. Somebody send Joe an SMS. Well, what I did was I just talked to Alexa. She's the Amazon Echo, had that in the conference room, and I said, Alexa, send late reminders. And so what she did is she talked to Octoblu, looked up in Outlook to see who's supposed to be at the meeting, who's already logged into the GoToMeeting, and only send a reminder to the people that were late. And so she did that and sent it via Octoblu through an SMS recording.
Now, how difficult is it? I mean, here it looks super simple.
Right.
But I'm assuming that there's more behind each one of these that
Sure.
you have to.
Well, it really is simple. Yes, you do need to configure it, and it takes about 5 minutes to actually go through enough training to be dangerous. And so Octoblu is available now, by the way, so I encourage everybody to go to octoblu.com, get an account. You don't have to download anything. It's hosted in our environment, and it's free for now. It's in beta, so we're looking for smart people that get out and kick the tires. Just to finish out the scenario here, at the end of the meeting, I said, Echo or Alexa, end meeting. And yes, it ended the meeting, but not only did that, what it did is it connected this trigger that saved the recording of the meeting to share file, and then it sent the email out with a link to the share file account to that actual recording, and then close the whole loop of modernizing a meeting from what used to take a bunch of time up front and a bunch of time at the end now just happens automatically just by walking in the room.
I find it very interesting. In fact, I was talking, I have a garden at home, and I said, how cool would it be to hook up Octoblu to automatically water my garden,
right,
and do all the things that I normally do.
That's right. So absolutely, you can do all that. What we're showing over here is I've got it hooked up to my Tesla, and so I can get the status of the battery, the location, whatever's going on with the car, and it can also send me reminders at night to say, hey, you forgot to plug in because I'm less than 50%, and I built that into a workflow with Octoblu.
Well, thanks for taking the time to speak to VMblog today.
Sure.